Welcome to the 20-Minute Gamer channel. I'm your host, Nick, and we're jumping into a title today called Mirthwood. Now, this is just a demo, but it's a pretty expansive demo. There's a lot that you can do. Now, Mirthwood has a very comfortable and a very fun art style to it. It is a two-dimensional, three-dimensional world. Imagine playing in a three-dimensional world where everything is a paper cutout where they've done OSL, object source lighting. So they've done their job to make sure the trees, the tree stumps, the buildings, the chests, everything looks three-dimensional and has the appropriate shading on it. However, everything is a paper cut. You can see in the background here, that tree does not look three-dimensional. It is a two-dimensional image with three-dimensional drawings on top of it. It is a life simulation. So you have a homestead, you have people that you greet. There's a chest right here, great example of what I'm talking about. Two-dimensional image right here on the right, and yeah. So anyway, I digress. It is a life sim. So you flee a war-ridden, war-ravaged country, and in your fleeing you get a new homestead, you get a new continent, new place to live. It's a social interaction type thing, sort of like The Sims. You have to meet people. There's options. Do you want to joke? Do you want to jeer? Do you want to talk politics? Do you want to just shoot the shit? Whatever. And you kind of have to learn who you're talking to and what you can talk to them about. It's really, really fun. And one thing I absolutely love about it is it really kind of brings me back to some nostalgia of games that I played when I was younger, albeit games that were on DOS. Maybe they were not as colorful, maybe they were not as gorgeous as this, but nonetheless, I'm talking about 2D side-scrolling games where there was a three-dimensional element to that two-dimension. It's weird to kind of explain. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get in here as you kind of look around and see some of the artwork. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to have some details in the description for the demo. The demo is available, of course, for everybody. This isn't just for me. I'll let this intro run here.
Home is not where you're from. It's where you find light when all grows dark. And your story begins in darkness. The embers of war burn. After all these years, it has finally reached your doorstep. You must reach the docks. But first, tell us who you were here.
All right, I'm gonna go basic bitch here. I'm gonna just kind of do some pretty standard things. So my body type's gonna be male because I identify as a man. My height is average. You know, I'm not too tall. Hairstyle, that's gonna change. We're actually gonna go ahead and do Rebel because I actually have a side cut below back. My hairstyle is reminiscent of Brad Pitt in Fury. If you've seen that, that's me. I mean, not really. It is now. Beard, we're gonna do shaggy long because I do have myself a pretty good beard, if I say so myself. Eyes are gonna be weary because that just, I don't know. I'm not wide-eyed. Brow type, we'll do bushy. We're gonna do brown there as well. Origin, now I kind of want to play something a little close to home, so I'm going to do Kelsier. I played through this enough to kind of understand what's going on. Plains and pastures stretch across Kelsier, making it home to many farming family and tradesmen. You know what? I live in the state of Iowa, so there's a lot of farms here. We're going to do that. Now, as far as my social class, I'm going to pick noble just because I enjoy my fine wine. I enjoy my food. I love my friends. As a former chef, as a foodie, as a connoisseur of all these things, I just really kind of sets the scene for me. My crops grow more slowly. That makes sense because I don't really pay attention to that stuff. And then I am, as I've mentioned before, I'm a combat vet. So I am going to go ahead and use fighter. So All weapons do more damage. My goods are worth less coin. Ain't that the way it works? Isn't that the way it works, folks? There we go. Finished. Let's go. Hellseer, noble, fighter, accept.
Now, to the docks.
Just some audio here. Hang on a sec. Give me a hot minute. Relax. Master volume. Guess that's all we can do. Default. I am actually pushing this puppy. Some pretty good frames. I'm at about 144 frames right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this stuff. We'll read this. Spent the day cleaning up old Miller's shelter with mother and father. Hard to believe it's the same place where we used to catch fireflies and stare up at the stars as children. We had a good laugh over those old stories. It's funny how days seem both a lifetime ago and just yesterday. Here's to more laughs and good memories. The right mouse button, what you go ahead and use to back out. I don't think there's anything else here that I can get. Let's see though. I just kind of want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. I got a long road ahead of me, everybody. A very long road. So I've got to make sure that I'm prepared for whatever may come. Yes, yes, of course. I know it's been some time since we dropped a video. It feels like it's been forever for me. Things have just been absolutely hectic, and if I'm honest, I am still actually struggling with getting my audio to work the way that it used to. My heart is relieved to see you unharmed, but do not linger for our sakes. Raiders still prowl the shadows, and their numbers may swell. At any moment, we shall share words again, I promise you. Now make for safety. You can talk to the brother too. You can talk to him, and he'll basically just tell you, hey, listen, you got to get out of here. Head to the docks. You got a GTFO. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go ahead and belabor this anymore. I want to get into the meat and potatoes of the game. And this is still currently kind of the tutorial. So I don't want to get the sword. We'll get this. Apparently I'm wearing some black tights. I'm all right with it. That's fine. Something there. A bucket helm. A bucket helmet. You know what, man? I'll take it. This dude looks awesome. Look at that. Can't see fucking anything, but who cares? Well, let's go, baby. Get that guy! Did you kill my father? Huh? No, I'm kidding. I don't think he did it. I don't think it was him. Anything up here? Give me that sword. Come on, there's better armor. Why not? I don't want to use a health elixir. I don't need to. All right. I'll use one because the tutorial mandates it. All right, let's go down here. All right, a deserter's fate. You come upon a group of guards, weary and disheveled. They explain that the bound man, Thorn, abandoned his post at the village bridge during the raid, leaving it unguarded. Thorn admits to leaving his post not out of fear, but to intercept a rogue group aiming to poison the village's water supply. His absence allowed the attackers unhindered across the village, resulting in significant loss of life. I'm going to free Thorn because the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. Spock taught me that. Get out of here! Just leave, I won't fight. Yeah, you better not fight. Thorn, buddy, need you to go, man. All right. Open this. Got a rusted nasal helm. What's that? This? You got it. Very good. Come on. Got it. I took some damage there, but you know what? I'm learning. I'm learning. Come, let us fight. We got him. All right, shift to sprint. That'll come in handy. I can run wherever I want to go now. Just really great artwork, you know? And you know, yeah, I mean, quite honestly, this isn't normally what I play, but that's all right. That's all right. We're all about playing what's
Alas,
good, you know?
All good things must end. It came to pass that bitter conflict and ceaseless war engulfed the continent. Those who dared to brave the sea fled. You were there. This is where your journey begins.
All right. You know, I never checked the boat to see if there was anything that I could take. I'm going to do that now here. See if there's anything I can... I don't think so. No, nothing's coming up. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and just advance here. Nothing there. Very good. I know I can take this. Goat cheese.
The man beckons you, and though you've never met, murmurs your name. Welcome to the free lands, he says with a crooked-toothed grin. Someone's been waiting for you, almost as though they foresaw your arrival. I know not who he is. He gestures towards the steed. Ride west. Bring this horse to the stranger. The road will take you where you need to be.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the audio again here real quick. I feel like... I feel like it's a little quiet. All right. I'm going to pet him. Good horsey. Good horsey. Also, these opening credits are hilarious. Not this part. Bad Ridge presents. That's not the funny part. This is kind of funny. A new medieval tale. You know, like it's... character charted by you, you know, like I love this kind of stuff. Should be coming up on our stranger here. Welcome, weary traveler. The stranger lifts his head, eyes shadowed beneath his hood. Your journey has been long, and I imagine you are full of questions. First, you must rest, for you have carried the weight of many miles. This land belongs to someone I once knew. Take care of it. You'll find that some things make more sense in time. For now, watch, listen, and settle in. We'll likely cross paths again. Until then, keep your eyes open. You carry a luck few can claim. Very good, dude. Let's go. All right, so there's a couple of things we need to keep in mind. We have a food meter down here. We do have to eat, otherwise we pass out and like we lose a day. So, I mean, that kind of sucks. We have a sleep meter, obviously, and we have a health meter. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep just because the tutorial asked me to. All right. So let's go ahead and kind of get into things here. Now, starting out, you can gather that. Fair enough. We got a chest here. This chest, the small chest, is going to have a lot of things that are going to kind of help you out here. Seeds, so you can kind of plant seeds. It's got some animal fat, some flour, some malted grains. But what is going to be important are these tools initially. So we're going to go ahead and take these tools. Excuse me. Press tab, select our axe, and we can just start chopping things down. Now this is just, I believe, like a copper or a bronze axe. Copper axe. It is not that good. There is a limit to what you can kind of break down, and you will get a feel for what you can. I can't break down big trees. I can break down stumps, and some of these 3-inch trees probably, I think is about what, 6 to 8 inches. Can't do anything with that one. These 3-inch trees, I can do stuff with these. I am wanting to get my wood and stone here. It's kind of got that Lens Island feel to it as well, if you've played that. Lens Island, another just fantastic game, another great game. Let's go ahead and get our pickaxe. As we work, I believe as we work, we kind of exhaust our food as well. So there, at least it feels that way. It may just go down at a steady rate, but it feels like it goes down a little bit more quickly when you're working, which is kind of cool that there's like a fuel mechanic. But I hope you see here kind of what I was talking about as far as the animation style. You know, obviously they've done object source lighting, so everything is shaded really, really well. But for the most part, it's all two-dimensional. I know how to craft. They want us to make a cooking pot, so I will. Cool. Everything gets added to your inventory, and you just sort of carry it around. So there's our cooking pot right here. I'm going to go ahead and keep it kind of away from the house. Now, what can I do? Tending the soil, J. Tending the soil. Now that you've cleared some room, let's see how fertile the soil is. With tools in hand and seeds, plant your crops and nurture them as they grow. Where should I put my crops? It's a great question, everybody. Great question. I think I might do it just right over here. How's this work for you? All right. Clear all this out here. My guy is getting hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna go to the local town. I know where it's at. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy some food real quick. I want to make sure that I have enough food so I don't black out. Nothing worse than that, right? I believe it's right here. All right. Yep, there it is. Relationships. That was kind of a social experiment type aspect of the game. There, I mean, you can greet people, you can talk to them. There's very much like a Sims element, if that makes sense to you. We'll buy some rabbit stew. That's going to be good for us. Some cooked fish. We'll buy some of that. And I think that's it. We will sell our sword, the sharp shot hat, the bucket helm, that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to everything else, though. See, I wish there was a way... That's not in the demo. Okay. Oh. I wish there was like a restaurant that you could go to eat. Oh, what's this? I haven't explored this bit yet. Oh, okay. Steel sword, painter's hat. Very cool. So I could armor myself up if I felt the need. I don't. I'm gonna kind of go slow here. Check the market. Ah, very cool. I didn't know this was here. I had not explored the city yet. What is it called? M for map. Bright Oak. Yes, I had not explored Bright Oak yet, but there appears to be a market. So the goods in demand are mushrooms, baked apples, and chicken eggs. That is really cool. That is very cool. Let's talk to this guy here. Hello. Let's talk to this guy. See if we can small talk. Anything? He's... Oh, he's not... can I joke with this guy? Tell a dirty joke, maybe? He doesn't like the, he doesn't like... He's indifferent to him. Oh, he likes being scared. Okay. So scare him. Ah. Oh, he doesn't... What? Alright. Alright, so let's eat one of those. We're good to go. Alright, let's go back to, let's go back to the homestead. I want to name my homestead. When does that come along? I haven't seen that yet in here. Watch out, went too far. Right. See me juke those trees? They don't know it yet, but I'm a future football star. All right. All right. Here we go. Thank God for the grid, right? Okay. Let's go back to... Where are my seeds? I don't like that. All right. I know. I'm redoing it all. Don't judge me. Toggle my grid. Red. There we go. All right. So I'm going to grab what? Let's grab carrots, cabbage, and barley. And then let's grab the water pail. Nice! Dude, this is so easy, man. Cabbage. And barley. All right. Look at that, man. All right, I'm going to grab some food. We're coming up on about 30 minutes. I'm going to grab a veggie soup. I'm going to hit the rack. And I will see you on the next one, travelers. You stay safe out there, all right? Nick out.